So packing's going well, and Miss Anna's been really busy. So we've done pretty much the top floor now. So that's 4 bedrooms. We've got the bathroom to finish upstairs and a couple of hallways. So that's the top floor done. And on this floor, 2 of the bedrooms are cleared, and we've got 2 bedrooms to do and the bathroom. And whilst I've been getting ready this morning, I've been hearing loads of activity downstairs. So I just thought, let's go down to see what Miss Anna's doing. It looks so bare with all the pictures taken off the wall. Some brandy, honey?
Pardon?
Some brandy?
This is for Calvados.
How have you got on?
I'm fed up.
Are you?
Yeah.
You've been working hard, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Are you?
I'm sweating.
You still look gorgeous though. My factory girl.
I don't feel gorgeous.
Will be soon, once all this is over and done with. Once all the upset's over and done with.
I keep going down in the sous-sol and I just keep thinking, oh God, let's load all this into the van.
Okay, one step at a time,
Then
eh?
we've got to unload it all.
I know, one step at a time.
Who's wet? Stormy. Stormy's wet. It's sat on my knee. It's raining. I've come out for some fresh air because I'm sweating. Is Master Peter having a go at packing? Having a go at packing the delicates, eh?
I'd hate to say, this is still very fresh in our minds, isn't it? It's only just over 2 days ago we were moving for the last time.
Having a rest and a drink of water. And enjoying the rain. It's cooling. The lady on the stairs has gone. She's now there, getting ready for moving.
Oh, she's heavy.
Is she heavier than me?
Yes, I think she is. And a lot
Really?
older. About 2,000 years older.
She's got a good tan as well, hasn't she? She can tan and I can't.
I think she'd be better in the garden.
Oh no, I think she'll be nice in the dining room. We'll have to argue about that when we get there.
You hear that? We're going to argue about you when we get there.
We're still packing, aren't we? Well, Peter's going through all his old files.
Look. I'm very...
We're getting rid of some of it, aren't we?
Yes. These are all deeds to gold mines in South Africa. I don't want them anymore. I want a new life. Without all the millions and millions of... What do they have out there? Rand. I don't want millions and millions of rand tied up in my gold mines. What I want is a nice little house in middle of France. In the middle of France. No, I can't say it. How would a South African say France?
I don't know.
France. In the middle of France. Yeah. I don't want gold mines in Johannesburg when we live in the middle of France.
Anyway, more importantly, look at all these cables.
Look.
Talk about cable Pixie's been in there playing.
Look, all those cables, honey,
and they're not even...
it may look like a mess to you, but all these cables do something. Look, when you want a VGA cable, right?
Well, we don't.
Yeah, but you might.
We won't.
Look.
That's old technology, it's all gone.
Right, I'll throw that one out, but they can't throw any others out because we might need them.
Look how we think you can't see.
They're Cat 5.
You can't see how deep. Look how deep that drawer is.
Look, I bet you've got stuff like this.
I haven't. I threw it away.
Look. It's all very valuable, that is. If I close it up, you don't even see it, look.
But you can't close the drawer.
Look, that's because it's a cable drawer. That's where all my cables are. If you came to me and say, Pete, have you got a DIN plug to a SCART 2 a lead? I'd say yes, I probably have, actually. I probably have.
Okay, I'll let you carry that one on and off the van.
I think I'm doing incredibly well at the moment.
You are doing incredibly well because...
Hey, pass us over that Mitzi art paperwork there, sweetheart. Thank you, honey.
It's been raining all day and it's sunny now, and it's... What time is it now? About 8 o'clock? 7 or 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. Every now and again I get a little bit...
Oh, he's off. He's off.
Turn around. Are we recording?
We are recording.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see, but outside there's a storm brewing.
Storm brewing.
And here's Stormy.
Well done, Storm. Comes at the right time. So we thought we'd do just a couple of minutes to say thank you very much for all your wonderful comments of support and encouragement in our move. And also,
please could somebody drive for me?
Santa doesn't want to do the next journeys, but needs must.
The last one traumatised me.
Yeah. The last part of our journey down south is through the forest of...
It's a national park, isn't it?
National Park.
I've forgotten the name of it.
We'll have to put a screenshot of the location in the video. Up on are literally single track roads where you have to pull over for the oncoming traffic, but all vehicles seem to be using these roads, even HGVs. Yeah. So it was a bit hairy, wasn't it? You get driven into the verge and the hard shoulder inverted commas. Most of the French roads here are constructed with a ditch either side to take away the rainwater, and not very much in between.
Well, those were, they're not, so they've got like an end of road. It's not like an end of road like a nice clean cut and then verge. These ones are all jagged and then go off, it's a sandy, gravelly bit going into the forest. So with an ordinary car, it's fine to go off with that. But with these large vehicles, because they've got two wheels, haven't they? They've got the double wheel. So when you go get caught by that jagged edge, they grab hold of the wheels like on a train track and they throw you all over. So if there's a car in the road, it throws you into another road. It's really, really scary.
It is scary. But we'll be okay, we'll take it easy. And the other reason we wanted to do a quick update was just to avoid any more confusion on timelines, because some people are finding it hard to keep up with where we are, and you know, they're saying things like, oh, haven't you moved yet? And we haven't helped, because we've actually rented the barn at our new place to store some of our content. So we're kind of, you know, videoing the barn, we're going to our new house, so people imagine when they're watching the videos, and we're not professional, we're doing our best, but people imagine that, oh, they're on the way.
We're beginner vloggers.
We are, but we're determined to keep going, and we want to take you all on our journey. So in terms of timeline, we don't actually move into our new house for another 6 weeks. We're trying to make that bit sooner, but we're in the hands of the notaire, which is the French equivalent of a conveyancing solicitor. A solicitor a legal person dealing with the transaction of the house sale. So we sell our house here. The chateau is sold on the 17th, or maybe the 16th of July.
Yeah, we have to be out by the 17th, but it'll be the 16th that the keys are handed over.
Oh, okay, I thought it was all on the same day.
No, but it's a Saturday. I'm sure that the notaires don't work Saturday, so by the 17th is when we have to be out, which is a Saturday, and I think the final act will be on the Friday.
Well, I'm not. Anyway, yeah. So it's around that time, and then the new house can be no later than the 26th of July. So kind of 9 days after. We're trying to bring that down to as close as possible to the sale of this house. But of course, that leaves us pretty homeless, if you like, in between. So we've decided we were going to sell the caravan. We've decided we'll keep the caravan.
Yeah, we're going to live in it, aren't we?
We're going to live in it again. Ironically, that's what we did when we bought the chateau. We lived in the grounds in the caravan for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of moving parts. We have to take the cats into a cattery, which we absolutely don't want to do.
Yeah.
But it's our only choice for them to have some peace. Otherwise, we can't keep them in the caravan, not 4 of them, for that period. It just wouldn't be fair on them. So we've found a cattery that's 15 minutes from where we're going to live. We've touched base. They seem nice people. They're nice pictures on the internet. We can see where they're going. So we'll buy 2 houses. We'll rent 2 cat houses. So Storm and Tom can go together, and the 2 girls, Jenna and Winnie, can go together. So the 2 girls and the 2 boys together. And we found a lovely chap who runs a hotel near, not too far, about 40 minutes from where we're going to be.
Yeah.
And he's very kindly allowed us to put the caravan in his grounds somewhere.
Of his hotel.
His hotel.
Yeah.
Which is lovely, because you think about it, you know, hoteliers are desperate for occupancy. So you could just, it would be fine for him to say, look, you know, I'm not being unreasonable, but I'd like to come and stay in the hotel. I'll do you a special deal. But he's letting us stay in the caravan in his grounds, which is lovely. And also, he's letting us put the chickens into a run that we'll have to make down there.
We were buying a big run. We'll put in his grounds so they can have freedom in a big cage with their little poulailler that they can sleep in at night.
So next bit is next week. We've got to...
You see the lights flicker then with the lightning.
Yeah, we're having a lightning storm here. I mean, can't believe this is supposed to be summer, and we're coming up to our longest day. It's been miserable today. Quite not warm, not even close warm.
Well, no, I was warm. I was sweating earlier.
That's because you've been working so
I was sweating. I had to sit out in the rain.
So next week we've got to pick up the vans.
Yeah, we're going to pick up the vans from our local Super U.
Same as before, 20 metres, tail lift. And then what do? We have to
go, the night before, we go pick up the vans, which is quite a long job because you have to go and do all your documents, you have to look at all your documents, you have to take details from your bank card, and then we have to go out and they have to inspect the vehicles before we take them away. They talk us through everything, don't they? And then we're allowed to go. And
that's not until, what, sort of 7 o'clock at night?
Well, 6:30 we pick them up. By the time we get back, it's about 7, isn't it? Yeah. And then we come back and load the vans.
So we hope it's not going to be another 2 o'clock finish like it was last time.
Yeah.
But luckily, curfew is finished here, or will be finished.
Yay! The curfew is finished. They're finishing it on this Sunday. It's Saturday today. That's tomorrow, so the curfew finishes. And last Thursday, we don't have to wear masks anymore outside unless it's huge gatherings. But no masks.
Which is liberating, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when it's warm.
Freedom back.
Yeah.
So we pick the vans up at 7, we come home and load them, then we go have a couple of hours of sleep, and then the next day we're 7.5 hours in the vans down to where we are storing our gear. So this time we're storing our gear in this hotel we spoke about.
Yeah.
We've also negotiated a deal for him to store the rest of our stuff. We weren't able to do an arrangement with the sellers of the place we're buying. We tried to do an arrangement, but we were miles away on money, so unfortunately that can't happen. So we're storing the rest of our stuff in the hotel, which we'll have to move again later, but doesn't matter, we'll get it near enough. And then the next, we sleep overnight with some friends. Hopefully we'll have some more time with them.
Yeah, I doubt it though.
I doubt it, unless they come and help. You never know, they might help us unload.
Yeah.
And then we'll travel back the next day, which will be the Thursday.
No, the Friday.
I beg your pardon, Friday. We spend all day driving back and
Drop
then
the vans back
drop
off.
the vans off. And that's another load done.
Yeah, but it takes, each time we do a load, it takes 3 days altogether.
Yeah, and it's expensive. You know, there's quite a lot of money involved because we've got tolls to pay.
Although this one, we're going to try a different route this time, aren't we?
Which is even longer. You know, without tolls, it's another 45 minutes, an hour.
We're trying a different route because I don't want to have any more trauma.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather it be a half-hour, 45-minute hour longer journey without the trauma.
Yeah. So in summary, we've got another 6 weeks to go before we're into our new home. We'll definitely cover that once we're there. Got plenty to show you guys. But we are 4 weeks away from moving out of the chateau.
It was just under now.
Just under 4
Just
weeks.
Under 4 weeks.
And we've probably got another, after next week, we've probably got another 2 trips to do.
2 trips to be moving stuff.
Yeah, 2 trips to be moving stuff or pets. See how much. We've got all the workshops to do yet, and the vehicles. So we're going to need a van for that. Oh, and also we've got to take the Jeep and the caravan. So that will be a 2 tow vehicles. So yeah, that's another couple of trips. But we're getting there, guys, and we thought we would thank you for your contributions and give you a quick update.
Yeah, thank you for your support, everybody.